Hi, this is Melanie and Sean with RV Traveling Treasures. We just got Sean this pedal kayak yesterday. It is the Evoke Breakaway 125. When we got it, we found it on Facebook Marketplace. Sean had been looking at pedal kayaks for a couple of years now. And of course, he's been looking at the ones in the $3,000+ price range. So when we found this one, it's brand new. A guy bought it about a week ago, and it was heavier than he wanted it to be. It comes in at about 109 pounds. 9 pounds. So it's pretty heavy, but anything with the pedal drive is heavier than a regular kayak. So I put on a Facebook group, kayak group that we're in this morning, a picture of it and asked if anyone had any feedback on it, because we researched all day yesterday and the information out there was very limited, but we still went ahead and bought it to try out the pedal drive and see how he likes it before we spend a lot more money. There was a potential issue that someone told us about, so we are taking it out now to test it out. Here is some information on it. The specification card is still on it. All right, stay tuned and we will let you know how it goes. All right, Sean is on his breakaway pedal kayak and trying it out for the first few moments and getting a feel for it. As he gets over here, we'll see how he is adjusting to it. This is his first time with a pedal kayak. He loves kayak fishing, so he's really looking forward to having the flexibility that this will give him. How does it feel?
Good. It's a little weird learning to pedal on a kayak.
Right, just because you're not used to it?
Huh?
Just because you're not used to it?
That turns pretty good.
As you see, he's a little hard of hearing.
It turns really good. I'm pretty impressed with the drive. I mean, it's fast. I'm going this as fast as I could paddle just about. And I'm not even pedaling hard.
Now we're really gonna get you out of shape. What?
It's kind of, it don't feel so smooth, and that may be me. It may not, it's the drive. I think it's me. It's the position.
Is the seat comfortable?
Yeah, I need to probably come up, make it come forward a little bit. To make it a little more comfortable.
And the pedals are adjustable, right?
No, the seats move.
Oh, yeah. All right, guys, we'll be back shortly. I'm gonna go jump on my kayak and we will get some footage from the water. All right, now Sean is testing the stability on it. He's just...
The secondary stabilization is right there. Any further, I will tip. I believe I got the left side out. And then back the same way. Definitely work that edge of stabilization, the secondary right there.
Looks like he's gonna stand up.
Pretty stable. Won't take long to get used to standing up and pushing it.
That'll be the next video, is his first time fishing in it. Today we're just trying it out to see what he needs to do to get comfortable. And like we said, there's just not that many videos out on this boat. So we figured for anyone else that comes across them, at least they would have a little something more to go on. The video, or the feedback we got was, what's it doing? It's taking on more water in the scuttle hole? Is that what the
warning was?
Yeah.
The welds in the scooper
Scut-
holes
Yeah.
were not sealed, and they're not the prettiest in this one, but the guy said it wasn't leaking, that his did not leak, though he never seemed to have it in the water.
Yeah, when we bought it, he said it had not been on the water. It hasn't been registered or anything.
And that we'll find out on the scooper hose in a few minutes. I mean, I'm definitely below the seam on it. And like I said, standing up, I seem to be doing really good at standing up in it. It's quite stable.
I can't record much further backwards.
See that? Pedal backwards, go backwards.
I'm a little jealous because I've had this pinched nerve in my shoulder for a while, and pedaling sure does sound like a good idea right now.
Are you ready to try it, baby?
No, not yet. It's still new and it's yours.
Oh no, you're gonna get in it. You're gonna see if you like it. But yeah, other than getting used to the pedaling, and it's just my butt's out of shape. Not used to riding a bicycle, but I'm pretty impressed with the turn. I mean, obviously I can turn it.
Okay, there he's out of my sight.
I could probably turn it sharper paddling and that, but this isn't too bad. She's in a 10-foot boat. I'm probably stretching out about a 17-foot circle around her.
And this one does have, it has 4 built-in rod holders, right?
It has 2 built-in rod holders.
Oh, 2 built-in. It has the storage up front. It has a spot for keys and stuff that you don't want to lose when you tip over, like I did last weekend in my boat on the river.
We got her back. We did get a little water in this boat today, but all in all, she handled fine. The wife got on it. She loved it. It was easy to pedal, not paddle. That was the difference. Me, I'm gonna have to work on my legs a little bit. But I mean, once I kind of was overdoing it. So it was just me used to getting paddling and then going to pedaling and not overdoing it. You know, if I just had an easy pace, I could probably do it all day long. But all in all, she was a sound boat. We did some investigating, got some people to post on a post on Facebook, and they responded, said there was a couple possible issues. Some of the seams on the scuppers were leaking. On this one, it doesn't seem to. Everything seems to be sound there, though they're not pretty. I could really see where the manufacturer could have, and that could be causing them issues. Hopefully they'll come out with this boat again, because I think it's easy fixes. Most of the good boats, I see the sculpers, instead of being seamed in the middle, right in the middle, that they're actually seamed on the top, so that the bottom sculper comes all the way to the top. Just a hint, Evoke and Hemisphere, whatever the company is out there. The other issue that they told us was the cables. Right here, it's for the steering, and that you can see they come out and they leave a little hole. I mean, why in the manufacturing process they didn't realize, you know what, let's put a rubber grommet inside of there and set the screw back a little further, and when you cinch it down, it would have tightened that rubber grommet. It might have still leaked a little bit, but probably would have been a manufacturer's fix to something that was so easy. But for the layman out here, you know what, a little bit of silicone goop or something along that lines in there, you're never going to see it. It's inside of here, and so there is nothing to worry about. You know, let's take it off, dry it up, put a little silicone in there. It should seal it up completely and should have no more issues. Like I said, all in all, the hull's a good design. You can see how easy we stood up in it. You could see how easy it was to pedal. And the steering, it really turned good. I'm guessing somewhere you could turn a 17-foot circle on a boat with a rudder. I think that's pretty good. I'm sure there's others that are tighter, but it's not a whitewater boat. So, you know, it's designed to be on lakes and rivers that are slower moving. I'm sure I will probably test it to its limits someday. Knowing me, I'm sure.
But it's easier to do that at $1,000 price point than a $3,000
yes,
price
it most
point.
definitely is. You know, that's it. You know, like I said, I love the Jackson boats, but $3,000 for a pedal boat, I can buy a power boat for that price range. This boat, I'm in under, the manufacturer suggested retail at $1,200. So if they ever come, or $1,300. So if they ever come out with it again, I'm telling you, it's going to be a great boat. I think if they fix these little quirks, awesome. I'm glad we got it so cheap. Easy fixes. Even if these sculptures have to be fixed, I figured it out. A little bit of welding plastic, and I'll have it whipped up and no problem if that ends up giving me issues. So all in all, we got a pretty good deal. Would have liked to got a better deal. I would have liked to got them as cheap as everybody said they were getting them. Wished I'd have found it. I didn't. That's all right.
But we do appreciate the kayak fishing group we're in, because that's where we ended up getting all this information this morning. So we knew what to test for while we were out there.
Yep. So this was awesome. I want to thank you all for watching Liberty First.
Happy
Have a great,
4th of
happy 4th of July.
Yes.